Audio test. Audio test.
Come, I'm glad you're here back again, and we'll be starting at 6:30. First, it will be Arati, and followed by three devotional songs. After that, Maharaj will give a talk on what do we want. That's the topic today. And the YouTube streaming is going on. If you need to go to the kitchen, please go from behind the pathway and enter the kitchen. Otherwise, if you keep going up and down, the traffic is going to disturb the streaming. So just to be fair to the people who are in the remote watching, let us observe this type of procedure. And otherwise, we are expecting Maharaj to come and start the Arati.
Narayanam Namaskritya Sarvakarmani Karaya. Om Vishnu. Om Vishnu. Om Vishnu.
We should knock.
Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashanti Shuraya Devi Rosachudatam. Om Apovitra Pavitra Vasa Bhavastanga Turtivaja Smari Kundari Taksham. Shakat Satam Tadvifuchi.
The Arti song should start right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first song.
No?
First song. Yeah. No, you can. The first song. Yeah. Welcome again, all members of the Vedanta family. And now we are going to have something special. The last time, most of you last night who were here, you are fortunate to receive fruit prasad personally from Maharaj. And today, what else you want? That is going to be the topic of the talk. What do you want more than that? And we are completely, extremely pleased about your presence here today. And Maharaj has glorified the shrine for the past 3 days, and the shrine is spiritually charged. So you'll be getting the benefit of all the spiritual vibrations taking place in the shrine. So at the end of this talk, you'll be able to have pranam and talk to Maharaj for a short time. Not everybody will be able to engage him for a long time, but short time if it's important. And two public, the housekeeping announcements. One is please turn off your cell phone or silence the cell phone now, because during the talk, it should not disrupt the talk. Number two, the YouTube streaming is going on. Please avoid the traffic to the kitchen back and forth, because this is to be fair to those people who are watching remotely. And if you need to go, you must go to the kitchen. Please use the backyard path to go to the kitchen and also come by the same way. So again, thank you very much for coming here, and extremely pleased to have your presence. And on repeated occasions like this, please come in large numbers. Thank you.
Not do anything.
What? Microphone.
So can I see you all? So move a little bit so that I can see you all whose faces I am not seeing.
The microphone.
Okay, okay. Oh, that is not on. Oh. See. Oh. This is our condition. Everything is here, only not plugged in. God is here, I am here, not plugged in. Om Sarvadharma Sthapakastam Sarvadharma Sarupakaha Acharyanam Mahacharyo Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So it's so nice to see you all, whom we didn't see last 2 days. But I'm happy that I'm here. And Austin is very dear to us because this Swami wanted to have a center over here for you people. He was in such a health condition. Doctors asked him not to come. And he forced himself and came over here. That was his last mission, to set a center in Austin. And that was done. So it is your responsibility to join here more, take the spiritual food served here. Spiritual food you will also serve, your presence will serve. So as Ramakrishna said, a hemp smoker like another hemp smoker. They become very happy to see another hemp smoker. So one bhakta finds great joy in seeing another bhakta. So always, because like-minded people in the world is very limited. And especially in the path of spirituality, it is very difficult. Anyhow, I'm very happy to be with you today. And in this place, so much, that altar is so beautiful. When you enter here, we feel some presence. So I will request you to take this advantage and add to it. When you come, you add your spiritual practice, prayer, that vibration will remain here. And you get the benefit of the vibrations which has been left by others. This is both a benefit. Anyhow, now, today we have to talk about the topic, what we want. It's a big question, no? I want so many things. What not? Starting from our childhood, you look back to our life till today. I want this. I want that. It is a call. I want. Thinking that I have nothing. I'm a beggar. I want this and it will make me fulfilled. I want that. That will make me satisfied. So we constantly, our mind is saying, what to get more, what to get more, what to get more. And we do not know what actually we want. After asking for what we want to get in our life, if you look back, before getting, we are excited. When shall I get? Work hard and so much labor and sacrifice. And when you get it, then you say, oh, this is this. I didn't want this. So it is a very difficult area. This questioning in our heart, asking for something to get, and when you get it, there is a frustration. There is an incompleteness in that. So that is very important thing to watch in our day-to-day life and behavior. And actually, what we want is the question. What we want, we do not know. But Vedanta says we know what we want. We want that, which is the fullness, which is the absolute, which is such that after receiving that, you don't crave for anything more. But this search goes on, searching to the external objects of the universe, limited objects attract our attention first, and we find hollowness in that. Then we ask for something more. We live very little with little things, and we want that little thing, if I get, that will fulfill me. But we are not little. In us is the divine. Is us is that absolute, unchanging, absolute, divine self, which we call eternal Brahman. We are searching for that, but we do not know. Given the example, as I normally mention, the deer carrying this in his pouch, this costume, this what is called the fragrance, and it's such a powerful fragrance, and the deer does not know where it is coming from, and it mad, like mad, mad run, 40, 50, 60 miles the deer runs in search of that joy. Where is that fragrance, beautiful fragrance, not knowing that it is from here. We are searching to get something. We feel the want of something because we are feeling that we are void. In me is nothing. I will be fulfilled if I get the outside what I wanted. বহু বাসনারে প্রাণপণে চাই. Rabindranath Tagore says, বহু বাসনারে প্রাণপণে চাই কি তুমি, you are so gracious. I want many things, my desire for many things, but বঞ্চিত করে বাঁচালে মোরে. But depriving from that, you have saved me. Because whenever I get something, there is no satisfaction in that. This is natural. Our senses have been created outside. As we know, Kathopanishad says, Paranchi khani batrinat sayambhu tasmat parang pashyati nantaratman kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmanam ikshat avritta chakshuhu amritattam icchan. Bhagavan, the Lord God, when created the senses. All the senses, look at this. Eyes are seeing the outside. Ears are ready to receive the sound from outside. Tongue, taste, everything outside. And this all senses have been focused. Khani, the Indriyani, the senses. Paranchi, Khani, Bhatrinath. It has been created to see the outside only. No Antaratman. Not it cannot give us, the senses cannot give what to see within. But only few intelligent people, Kashchit Dhiraha, there are some Dhira, Dhir Vyakti, very quiet, calm, serene, sensible people. They Avritta Chakshuhu Amritattam Icchan, desiring Amritattva, immortality. They turn their eyes and close their eyes and turn inside. That is the point we are searching for. But our search starts in the outside, because God created this way so that the beauty what we see outside, the sweet sound we hear, the sweet food, taste, tongue it tastes, we try to satisfy ourselves from those externals. It is not that there is no joy, but that joy is very momentary and limited. Because so long the senses touch with the sense objects
and the mind connects with that, we feel joy. As soon as the sense object and the senses detach, that joy departs us. We have good food, good ice cream, it touches the tongue. As soon as it touches, we say, wow, 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 wow. And as it goes down, there's a memory. So this is happening. I want ice cream. And ice cream can give me joy. It's a gross example I'm giving. Someone says, our Sarvadevananda Swami loves dark chocolate or something like that. People came to know, and they're bringing all dark chocolate, dark chocolate, dark chocolate. And the Swami says, no, 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 it's enough, I cannot take so. No, 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 you like it, take it. So if you like, then take it more. Can you take? After, so you like ice cream, I give you one scoop. You enjoy that. Huh? I request for another scoop, another. No, 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 no. Achha, give. Second scoop. Third scoop. No. Then fourth scoop. Stop. And no, you like it. I give you the whole bucket. Why? If joy is in the ice cream, the more ice cream will give you more joy. Why does it not do? There is a limit of that. It brings monotony even. That's why Hindus don't expect to go to heaven. Heaven is a place of joy. No old age. Now we are old, so we suffer. In heaven, there is no old age. With disease, there is no disease. All young people, youth, full of youth. And youth means enjoy, sing, dance, eat, five-star hotel. But you are given the hotel, how long you will like it? You like monotony. Even, first of all, it is difficult to get to heaven. With so much labor, so much life, tapasya, austerity, this, that, you go to heaven. If you go to heaven, few days are very good, few years are very good, then it is a monotony. You want something more. That is the inner cry of all of us. We do not know what we want. Bhuma tueva vijigyasasya. The teacher teaches this student, you should ask for only Bhuma. Bhuma means endless, limitless, absolute, infinite. You ask for Bhuma only. Bhuma tu eva. Eva means only. Eva vijigyasitavya. Nalpe sukhamasti. You cannot be happy with alpa. So we are all unconsciously searching for that Bhuma, that immortality, that limitless. Nalpe sukhamasti. Whatever you think, as I gave the example of heaven, heaven is a temporary abode. A Hawaiian trip after a long job in your office. The office is happy, you have worked hard and give you a ticket and 1 month's enjoyment in Hawaii hotel. So you can go and enjoy. After 1 month, again your karma is finished. Passport is over, then your visa is gone. Then if you come, good. If you don't come, they will beat you and send you. So heaven also, it will do the same thing. That means that there is no satisfaction in anything that is limited. So our search through the limited makes us wise. That I wanted, I got it with so much effort. And then I see it is meaningless. It is not that I expected out of it. Where is fulfillment? Where is joy? What is perpetual joy? Where is perpetual happiness? Which will never leave me. So we are searching for this Bhuma, the infinite, the absolute, but not knowing that. And we are guided by that. We are living in that consciousness, but we are totally ignorant. That's why we pray, Asato ma sadgamaya, Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, Mrityor ma amritangamaya, Avir Maedhi. So we are asking for to lead us from the unreal to the real. What I search for, it is unreal. Unreal not in the sense that it does not exist. It is hallucination. No. It is there, but it has its limited perspective. And limited cannot satisfy me because I am infinite. I cannot stop my journey until I reach the infinite. So it is a prayer. We try. Life's experience is not bad. People sometimes go through some good and bad experiences. These experiences prove that what you worked hard. Look at our life. Those who are accomplished people in life, even how much labor and time and energy has been given before their accomplishment. No, school, college, university, and competition in the field of job and work situation, and now getting into such a flight of experience, and then reaching there, you see, what is this? What next? Always what next? What next? What next? Until we know who we are. That is the state of immortality. So that's why we pray to the Lord, lead us from the unreal. Unreal means it is not stable. It looks like one thing, it is in reality very tiny, very small, very limited. And we live in darkness about the truth. That's why we say tamasoma jyotir gamaya. Lead us from this darkness. Darkness means ignorance. Some ignorant veil before my mind is there. I don't see the truth which is eternal. The mind is so clouded, it gives a distorted vision of the objects in the world. And we see the world through our lens of our mind. His mind is distorted, concave or convex. Your face becomes how you feel when you go to your mirror in the bathroom and use the mirror, concave, convex. Look at your face. How do you like? It is not your face. Face should be, if it is not distorted, there would be mirror, but not distorted mirror. So this, our mind is necessary. Pure mind, not distorted, whose curvature is different. And it gives a look to the truth differently. And that looking the object not in its real perspective, we get attracted to it or we feel dejected from it. Therefore, we have to see the truth with its real essential nature as undistorted. It is that as it is. So that's why from darkness, from ignorance, we need to go to the light and illumination. Darkness, we live in darkness. We are interacting with you as a human being, but there is no you. It is all divine. Swami Vivekananda says, the লোকে যাহাকে ভুল করিয়া মানুষ নামে আখ্যা দেয় আমি সেই নর নারায়ণের সেবক. People mistakenly call him a man or a woman, no? But I serve that God who appears as human. In his eyes, it is all God. And we cannot get satisfied unless we reach that point that we are also the divine. This is not, I'm not the man, not the woman. But we 24 hours, we know this wrong identity. This is the ignorance. We must have to know who we are, and we must have to know what is there. But when forgetting that, we get a distorted picture of the reality, then we see all the objects which attracts us. We are attracted to the object because of the object. But our attraction should be not because of the object, but what is the content of the object. We get attracted to the, if you go to the goldsmith shop, no, gold ornament shop, we get attracted to the design. We don't get attracted to the gold. But the knowledge is that when you will have the idea of the ornament and also gold. So when you get it, then all your expectation will be fulfilled. So what we want, actually we want Bhuma, the infinite. We want God. It's a thief stealing. He is searching for God. A brute behaving brutally. He is searching for truth. Because he thinks by doing this brutality, I will get some money, I will be rich, and I will dominate over others. That is my gain. But reaching that point, he will find it is meaningless. So step by step, we go from one level of accomplishment to the other level of accomplishment. And it is a tested fact. Those people who are big CEOs of big companies, they don't have $100,000 salary. They have 1 million, 2 million salary, no? Are they happy people? They are accomplished? They got it, what they wanted? So where is the satisfaction then? What do we want then? The Nobel laureate. What a great accomplishment in life. How much one is trying to establish that theory or whatever by knowing and then letting the world know, and people will adore him. But look at them. Are they happy? Are they accomplished? Only that person who knows himself and knows the world in reality, then he is the person, happy person. He is the person who is fulfilled, satisfied, saturated with joy. So we want, actually what we want, we do not know through our all searches. Right or wrong means. Right means or wrong means. We are searching for God. And no experience of our life goes in vain. Even a person is wrongly directed, misdirected, misguided, in a wrong path. There comes a point he hits the wall. And then comes, oh, what? People go under circumstances to drug, drinking. These are very common examples. And then why they want to come back? First, people fall in some association and get into drug or drinking. Okay, a drug can give me joy. How many people are running for that? But when they get it, after that they feel, oh my God, I didn't want this. I am not having the control over drug. Drug is controlling me. I like smoking. It is my choice. I wanted to smoke. But smoking take possession of me. I am a slave of that. So where is that what I want? Where is the satisfaction out of that? Any worldly accomplishment, separating myself from God, that is a suffering. That is no accomplishment. That I don't want. Jaha chai taha bhul kore chai. Jaha pai taha chai na. I want, jaha chai, what I want. Bhul kore chai. I mistakenly ask for that, Rabindranath Tagore says. And in your life we see, I want this. Okay, I thought it will make me happy. I will be happier. I will be established in my life. Accomplishment will come. And when you reach there, then, oh, is this? I didn't want this. So this is the frustration and failure. But it is no failure. In spiritual life, we have to come to this positive aspect. It is, don't think that I'm trying to put only the negative aspect of our want and desire. No. Desire, without desire, what is life? We should have to desire. But we are to desire a bhuma. We are to desire for infinite. What is the use of desiring a penny? Desire for million, billion. That is the desire. We have to shift our desire. Not Ramakrishna said, you cannot cut the desires. You cannot cut. How my Hari Maharaj, Swami Turiyananda came to Ramakrishna. How I shall conquer lust. He said, why to destroy the lust? He thought that will destroy the lust. No, understand. Give a twist to that lust. Turn towards God. You see, then fulfillment comes. The beggars in the world, Buddha, not as their prince or not as a king, got perfect satisfaction, but as a beggar, homeless, spiritual seeker, giving up this, all these accomplishments or attainments, searching within, just the happiest person in the world. Bhuma, when they get the touch that we want. So all our efforts, all our endeavors are only to reach that, raise in us that demand, that want, that craving. I want something bigger, higher. And when until that highest truth is touched, this ongoing search for our life to get more and more will never end. There is a song, old time song. That song says that my search for you will never end. And as I move towards you, you recede further. And this journey will end when na ফুরাবে না তুমি ফুরাবো না আমি তোমাতে আমাতে হব একাকার. You, the Lord who is infinite, and I want to catch you. And as much as I move, you recede, you recede, you recede. And as you recede, I also try to move. And in this journey of catching you and moving towards you will never end. When it will end? When I will merge myself into you. That means my little identity, this petty identity, will merge into that infinite identity. That is Vedanta says, knowing who you are, aham brahmasmi. That petty identity, as we think of it, in a material sense, the same consciousness what is here, that is the absolute consciousness. The same joy what is here, that is the same joy there. So that there will the journey end. So all this what we are doing, we are all spiritual people. Because some are consciously moving, some are unconsciously moving. Unconsciously moving, we call fools, taking longer time to go through this experimentation. Many people have experimented before us. We can get the wisdom of theirs and move and make us wise and with less mistakes. But we don't learn. We need to do our own. And then ultimately we come to the same conclusion. So we want is not bad, but we want to know that we are asking for what? We are asking for bhuma. And that's why I say, to connect with the divine is the goal of our life. But whenever I am away from you, that cannot give me satisfaction. তোমা হতে যাবে হইয়ে বিমুখ আপনার পানে চাই, হে পূর্ণ তব চরণেরও কাছে যাহা কিছু সব আছে আছে আছে, নাই নাই ভাব সে শুধু আমারই. Oh Lord, everything is there. When I reach you, everything is there. And when I turn my face back from you to this little, then everything is lost. We, in our life, when we connect with God, we are infinite. When we disconnect it, we are nobody. And we are all searching to be connected with that, what is our real identity. Ken Upanishad, I referred yesterday, Ken Upanishad says that what is in you, behind you, what is that consciousness driving you to see the objects of the world, to hear the sound in the world, the objects of the taste and touch. What is that? That behind you, that is the same consciousness. And what are you searching for? You are searching for that infinite nature of yours, which is not this petty I. And this I, this little body in the little mind, all these imperfections. But when you touch the ocean, the imperfection of the little drop goes away. It takes a new form, new name. It says, I am no more. The drop is drop. It has its imperfection. He is fearful to be lost into the storm. But when the little drop comes down and touches its base, what he is seeking for, and touches the ocean, immediately the small drop dies. But he does not die. What he becomes? He becomes the ocean. New identity. I am not no more Sarvadevananda. I am that. There is the completion. When you reach the ocean, you have accomplished. Before that, you are imperfect and imperfect and imperfect. Therefore, the point is that, as I wanted to say, as I say, that it is not pessimistic idea, it is a realistic idea that we are moving towards that perfection. To right or wrong means, and right and wrong wants. I want this, I want this. Right want, you are want for purity, love, God, generosity, intense identification with the divine. This is also desire, subha subhecha. Also, kuicha. I will take away your money, I will cheat people, I will do this, I will do that, I will dominate, I am this, I am that, I will do that. That's also desire, driven by desire. But this desire, whatever people unconsciously going through, they will hit a ground, will be a turning point. And then they will take him to higher and higher and higher. So life is, there is chance, there is no, as I give the example that our life, spiritual life, every day it is growing. Sometimes we say that we are lost in the wants of life. When I shall be awakened into my consciousness? No? I do meditation, I do prayer, but these desires, but these wants are not listening. Huh? Okay. That's why Ramakrishna's example is good. He wanted to have a sal, a costly sal, and the Mathur Babu brought him. He put in his body, and in this way, that way, that way, that way. And then the ultimately says, oh, this is called mind, this is called the shal, the glory of a costly sal to wear in the body. And then he threw away, and then you have enjoyed it. Now, finish. If we want enjoy the world like this with wise outlook, what it can give, let me test and find that it cannot give. It is, what is that? It is for a moment's sensory touch, and then it is gone. So I am not happy with that. I want joy, but of perpetual nature. I want peace of perpetual nature. So this every experience, as the right wrong means, will turn one day, a turning point comes. Girish Ghosh turned into a saint. The, what do you call that? Valmiki, he became Valmiki. Highway robber. Ratnakar. So Ratnakar became, how? He was in the wrong path. What he was searching for? I will have a good family life, and I'll maintain my family. Easy way to rob and take away the money. You need not to do anything, just use your force, physical force, and snatch and maintain your family. Yes, that was good, but you are hurting other people. So you should not do that. No, I'll do because I need it, I want it. Then ultimately he understood that that is not the way, because it is not helping me to be free. It is making me into ignorance, more into bondage. That's called papa. And no one will share my pap, my action. I will have to bear. See, that knowledge will come, that will give a turning of life. And that turning makes him a saint. So, sinner has a future, saint has a past. Don't glorify anyone. Everyone went through this travel to this track. And it is not a straight line journey, spirituality. Spirituality is like a sine curve. You know, sine curve goes like, is it not? So sine curve, you are in a good position and you are doing good. You are doing bad. Even you are doing bad, but you see axis wise, your progress is happening. But we don't want that type of progress. We want always it should be, the curve should be on the upper side. It should not touch the base also. It is always high. Like your investment. We don't like that it drops and then sometimes comes up or not come up. Baba, let it be upside only. Yeah. But spiritual life does not happen like that. Worldly life also does not go like that. But through all these experiences of good and bad, we ultimately reach a point of frustration or dissatisfaction there. And that dissatisfaction is a grace of God. That is a turning point in life. Everyone's life, there is a turning point in life. The worst person to the good person. And that turning point takes them to look differently, look at the world differently, and act in the world differently. The thought process changes and the search starts for infinite. That is called God, search for God. So what do we want? We want God. Consciously or unconsciously. Searching for money, I am searching for God only. Because I think earning money, it will give me satisfaction, I'll be happy. So I'll get a touch of happiness, and happiness is a part of ananda. So I will be in blissful state. If I get money, I get other prosperity. But after getting that, when you feel that it is not, then you feel that where is the happiness? Then we go for lingering happiness. And that is called Vishayananda to Bhajanananda. Vishayananda, trying to find the joy through the sensate limited objects. Failure, being failure there, we try to search it in Bhajanananda, something higher. I go to temple, I chant some mantra, I sing some songs, I go for a pilgrimage. No, that gives it ananda, but that's also not eternal ananda. So long you are in bhajan, your mind is in good mood. And you give up and go to the work, immediately there is a big problem. But that joy and this trouble sometimes balances, because you make us little stable. At least we don't get lost into that struggle. So Vishayananda, there is ananda in everywhere. Bhajanananda, there is ananda, and Brahmananda, of course, that is the ananda. But ananda is the only one. There is nothing but ananda in the world. That's why Upanishad says, Anandathi eva khalu imani bhutani jayante, anandena jatani jivanti, anandang prayanti abhishang vashanti iti. Upanishad says, we are born out of ananda, we live in ananda, and we die in ananda. We die, are we? We cannot agree fully. We are born of ananda, I do not know. Okay, that may be. But I live in ananda. Anyone will agree with this? That I am living with ananda? No, the sages say correct. We live in Ananda means either we really live in Ananda or we are expecting Ananda will come in my life. The joy will come, bliss will come in my life. No one in the world can survive unless they feel that I will attain Ananda, I will be in joy, I will be in peace, I will be in happiness. No? So, Ananda, we live in Ananda and we die in Ananda because Ananda is our very nature. So, that we are asking for. And then comes this when the direction changes, searching in the world of limitation. All the objects in the world are limited by time, space, and position. Anything you look at this world, has its birth, it has its time limit, duration is there, space is limited in limited space, and there causation, there is a cause of this thing. When the cause is gone, then effect will go away. But there is something which is timeless, spaceless, and causeless. We are searching for that through time, space, and causation. Two timeless, spaceless, and causationless. Huh? That's why William Blake is to see what? The whole universe in a wildflower. So looking in the tiniest thing, the infinite play of the Lord is happening. You look at a flower, you can see it is a flower, it is attracting. But you can see the infinite is trying to manifest to the finite. That can give us a lift into our consciousness. And that we are seeking for. Not knowing, I love the flower. I don't love the flower. Then keep the flower forever with you in your room. After a few days, you throw away. Why? You love the flower. Don't. Who was shining behind the flower? So we have to understand that His joy is everywhere. His presence is everywhere. But we get attracted to the costume, not to who is wearing the costume. We are attracted to the ornament, but not the gold with which it is made. So we have to want our desires will end or our desire will find fulfillment when we try to find out what is shining behind this apparent reality. And that's called a spiritual journey. And everyone is doing spiritual journey, as I have said. Unconsciously doing, we want to do consciously. That's why we are talking about all these things. We are reading the Upanishads, we are reading the Gita, we are analyzing the life, we are going to different churches, temples, practice places, we are doing meditation only to move consciously into that direction. It's a conscious movement towards the truth. That I want to think in me the divine light. I want to think Him, the Lord of the universe, who is full of bliss and joy, which represents the infinity. All our goals of meditation, we call it Ishta Devata, chosen ideal. It represents the absolute. Through this, it is a symbol because I cannot think of the infinite. So we take symbols. And that symbol, focusing on the symbol, we want to see what is behind the symbol. And that take the mind into that infinity. That we want. But we are wrongly teaching or even taught by our this present existence from our childhood. What is taught? No one teaches us. You are infinite. You are birthless. Madalasa was the mother. Used to teach her daughter or son, first son born. You are that. You are that. You are that. You are not the body. You are not the mind. You are that infinite. And he became a monk. My God, left everything. The king was so unhappy. What the queen is doing, teaching him. What we are taught from the childhood, you are a man, you are a boy, you are a girl, you have to dress like that, you have to talk like that. You are a girl, you will have to do that. You are a boy, you will have to do that. So, conception that I am a boy, I am a girl, I am a body, I am body. So we have become bodies. Now, conscious movement is, I'm not the body, not the body, not the body. I am in the body. I'm not the body. But it's very difficult because I am already trained, not in this life, in other life, other life, other life. So all this deep impression is already I am carrying, and it has added flavor into it. So I become very intoxicated into that idea. So this intoxication should go. Intoxication to live in the petty things should go. Our craving should come for looking at that thing, absolute, what is absolute. And there will be the journey end. That means that is called the, but we make a distinction. It is a spiritual journey. I now spend more time in meditation prayer. Previously, I was very busy in the world. So we make a distinction. This is secular and spiritual. Or I was searching the worldly accomplishment and I have it. Now what? A great scholar, world-renowned philosopher. What happens after when they reach that old age and when day and night we are, as we are old, we go to this doctor today, that doctor today. Doctor's appointment takes our whole life. Then where is your philosophy? I am Atman, I am Brahman, or I am a philosopher, I am a Greek philosopher, I am a philosopher in Indian philosophical traditions, or Sankhya philosophy, this all philosophy goes away. Ramakrishna's example, the boat is sinking now. The Pandit was asking, hey, boatman, do you know what is Sankhya? Baba, I never learned. I am a poor guy. I didn't go to school. What shall I know of Sankhya? But no, your life is gone. Do you know how the sun rises? Oh, I do not know. I have never learned that. I see sun comes, sun goes. Your life is gone. And everything life is gone because you have not known all these so many things. And then the storm came, life storm. And the boat is now sinking this way, that way. And the Pandit now thinks that what am I to do now? Then the boatman says, sir, do you know to swim? He said, I don't. Then your all learning is gone now. I know only to swim. So we should know to swim in this world of unknown, in this world of search for this and that and that and that. We should know how to swim along all these limited things, searching for that infinite, searching which we call lovingly God, or which we call Brahman, Atman in the Vedantic term. So we are all expecting to reach our destination of the infinite reality, which is our very basic existence, basic reality of us, which is called Swatswarupa, our own essential nature. And we reach that essential self within is the end of our journey. And we are that I want and that I am wrongly searching here and there, ultimately knowing that it is here only. So we should focus here. As I always give the example, we have taken all the time we have God has given us a camera to the eyes, to the ears, all so many pictures from morning till now. I have taken 1 million pictures maybe. No, saw this, saw that, saw that, saw that. Yeah, listen to this, listen to that, tested that, touched that. All these I have millions of pictures, but it is from outside, all limited. Click, 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 and it does not give any peace. Now we have to learn to take selfie. How to see who is within me, how beautiful is, how glorious is that. যদি এ আমারো হৃদয় দুয়ারো বন্ধ রহে গো কভু. Then we should pray, oh Lord, I want to take a selfie, but my heart is not open for that. হৃদয় বন্ধ, the door is closed here. দ্বার ভেঙে, break through. Oh Lord, please come in, don't go back. Please show your divine form. It is here. I have blocked my vision. I don't want to see. I want it this way. Now I want to see this. And let that be our call, and so that we reach here and get our satisfaction and fulfillment of life. Okay, thank you all. And really, we have to be consciously moving into the spiritual life. We should be careful about that. Life is short, time is short, no? We can utilize the time in whatever way we like. God has given every one of us 24 hours, is it not? 24 hours means 24 hours times 60 seconds, 60 minutes, multiply, so many seconds for everyone. Rich to the poor, learned to the fool. But how we utilize these asset, time is an asset. How we keep our mind searching in this petty thing, or how I want to know who am I, it is our responsibility. And we have to decide. And we'll carry on our suffering and pain, or we want to get out of this pain. This constant effort, Shastra says, Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grijyate. We have to repeated practice, to be repeated awareness. I cannot live with the petty thing. Though I am here, I will have to go through this life. But my mind should be tuned to the Ashim, infinite, endless, absolute truth. Keep the mind in a high level. Live in the world. That is the message of Vedanta. Not to go to the forest giving up everything, but living here, keeping the mind, this goal fixed, that what I am asking for, what I want today. We'll have little hopes and expectations because we live in the world. We'll have to food, we'll have to maintain our car. The car is not functioning, we'll go take to the mechanic and then repair. Those will continue. These are little wants. But little want is a part of the cosmic desire. And that cosmic desire to know who I am, that is the main purpose. I'm getting corrected, everything what is needed in my life. So it is not to give up, but to add everything to that fullness. So that should be our goal. We want God, we want the divine, we want that purity, and that purity is within. And I was searching for that purity, that love, that bliss, that contentment, eternal. It's not a momentary peace, not a momentary joy, not momentary achievement, but that absolute accomplishment which you are searching. That's called God realization, is the goal of life. Mother bless us all and stay well, and let us move in the journey of infinite to know ourselves. Thank you. Oh, some questions. Okay. Huh? Yeah.
Please repeat the questions because I don't know that the microphone will pick up.
So Maharaj will take one or two questions. Does anybody have a question?
This is good. Just please repeat the questions so that they can show up on the live stream.
Maharaj, what is grace?
Grace. Grace is two types of grace, no? It is called God's grace and our own grace. We should be kind to ourselves. Then God's grace comes. We should be active. If we are active, then we can feel that God's grace is already there. Grace is a concession, no? But I don't think so. Grace, also we say grace, but there is some action to understand that grace. See, I give you an example. The parents are doing so much for their children, whole education, all the money, spending everything, but children don't understand that. The grace of the parents are there for the children's growth and development, But child does not understand that. Likewise, God's grace is everywhere, but I don't understand that. But to feel that grace, you have to open up. No. Suppose it's a hot summer and I want to cool myself. The grace is there. There are fan, there are air condition. But if I stand in the sun and say, where is grace, grace? We have to come out of the sun and find a place where air condition is working and enter into that room. That's the point. Everywhere there is a scorching suffering in the world. I have to come out of that and go towards Him. That is our effort. And our effort is also, of course, His grace. Otherwise, the mind does not guide us that way. But when you do that, you move towards that, you feel that grace is already there. But grace is, if we say grace, then grace is a part of our self-effort. Or self-effort is a part of grace. It is. We discussed the other day also this point. Grace and they are not two different things. It is grace is already, grace has been given. God has given us the brain and this thinking power, certain limit. We have to exhaust that limit. Think whether it is bringing me joy, whether it will be absolutely good for me. If we analyze this way, and then we see that no, I need some help, then we pray, then that extended power comes in our life. And spiritual life, we feel that God's grace. And when all the time we don't understand that our immediate karma is bringing any realization. Spiritual realization says it is grace is ultimate condition. It is, they give the example that you are cutting a tree, and if you trim the tree and the 75% of it you are cut, and then rest 25% you need not have to do, you just be away, it will fall out itself. So that 25% is grace. That means the effort, exhausting our total effort, then God's grace comes. No, as a child is trying to do something, a mom and dad watches that, he extends his hand. And that is always there. Mother's grace, Ramakrishna's example, in the grace is always there, only we have to unfurl our sail. That goes the labor. To take the labor in our, a little labor, to make an effort, that is called detachment, learning to detach, do the work selflessly. These are all effort. And when we try, then God's, and Ramakrishna came in this age also said, grace is there. If we move one step, God comes 10 steps. So there is the concession. The distance, different, this much distance, if I make one step, He comes 10 steps. See how much proportionately I was becoming closer and closer and closer. So God's grace has a place in our life, but that grace is already there. But I am not receiving, I am not open to that grace. Oito. That's why this Rabindranath Tagore says, if my heart is closed and they don't ask for you, you come into my life, don't go back. Rather break through, give me good blow. That's why and we learn more. I don't expect that anyone would have suffering, but we see that when knocks and blows come from the world, that is the time we get awakened. What is happening? Why for me? Why this much? Why this person behave like that? Oh Lord, if you have other means to solve that, if not, then you go to God and say, oh Lord, please help me. God's grace.
We'll take one last question. Anyone has a question? Okay. No other questions?
Good.
Okay, very good. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for being with us these 3 beautiful days and for taking time to inspire us and to encourage us and to motivate us in our spiritual journey. please join us for prasad here, and Maharaj will be here for about another 10 or 15 minutes. So if you'd like to come and pay your promise. Thank you.
Okay. So again, my thanks goes to all of you who have attended, and we'll think that you will be more involved into this spiritual practice. Come, discuss, and make your life more enjoyable, spiritually rewarding. And that this want, transforming this want into the want of our real nature, how we reach that I want, not knowing what I am thinking that I want. So let us turn our attitude to that and make our life peaceful. Thank you again. And also I suggest that you are here, support the center with whatever you can, with your coming, with your some monetary contribution or any skill, contributing the skill, and make it a place more vibrant. Thank you.